Going to be taking creme brulee from Makeup Geek on a Morphe M441, and I'm just going to be putting that all over my lid, kind of as a transition color. And I am going to be using a lighter hand just because I don't want the color to be so harsh. That's why I hold it down here. If you hold it right here, that means you just have too much control. And you just want it to gradually build up. And now that we have that color, and then we're going to be taking frappe from Makeup Geek 2, and I'm just going to be using a Morphe M507, and I'm just going to be focusing that on the outer corner over here, just to deepen that color. I'm just going to be putting that color and pulling it farther into the crease. I'm not really focusing it in any particular way, I'm just blending it. I just want to deepen that crease. And then the same for the other eye. I don't know why, or if it's just me, but like, I feel like I have one bad eye. Like, I'm like super bomb at one eye. I'm like making it look good, but like the other eye is just never working for me, and that's this eye. I'm going to be using that same brush, but I'm going to be using one of the Anastasia Beverly Hills colors, and I'm going to be taking Fudge and lightly dipping the tip of my brush in there, and then focusing that right on the outer crease. And then still using a really light hand. You just want to use a light hand throughout your whole look because you want everything to look blended and well put together. Okay, and then for the lid shade, I'm going to be taking Grand Stand first, and that's from one of the foiled shadows from Makeup Geek, and I'm going to be taking that on a flat it's not flat, but on this Coastal Scents brush. I just use it to pack on color. And I'm going to be spraying that with my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. And you can just use any setting spray that you have. I'm just packing that just like that. Don't want it to go too high. And then the same for the other eye. And then I'm going to be taking the Anastasia pink champagne, and I'm going to be taking that on the brush that comes inside the palette. And I'm going to be spraying that with my rose water spray too. I just feel like foiled shadows, I'm not even sure if this is a foiled shadow, but it's really shimmery. I just feel like they apply 10 times better when you use your finger. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe the brush just takes away all the goodness. Okay. And then just kind of blending them together so the colors aren't so harsh when they meet. Going in for foundation, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and I'm in the shade 106 Sun Beige. On a Real Techniques, wow, I can't talk. On a Real Techniques Beauty Blender. I don't really focus it too much under my eyes, just because I go with concealer to clean that up. For concealer, I'm going to be using my Holy Grail, LA Girl Pro Conceal, and I'm in Creamy Beige. I literally love this. It's so cheap, but I feel like for like the $2 or $3 you get, it's really good. I just thought about that right now, and I just said after the $2, $3 you get. See, like, I don't know, I love it. And then I'm just gonna use my brush for this because I feel like my beauty blender is too fat, and it's just a Morphe E8. And I think it's, if you don't have this brush, like I just think it's so bomb for blending out concealer and stuff, especially under the eye, because you can just get right in there. And I just think it's so bomb. I'm gonna be using the NYX Sand Filter finishing powder, and I'm just gonna, I definitely don't think that this is a matte finishing powder though. I used it like the other day, and I was like I thought I was gonna get something matte, but like throughout the day it turns like, well, maybe because I just had a crap load of highlight on, but I just felt like it was like really radiant, if you will. I'm gonna be taking my Holy Grail bronzer, and that is Chocolate Soleil from Too Faced. Actually, no, I use it's like a little trio that I have right here, and I use this color, and it's called Sun Bunny Natural Bronzer. I use that first, and then I go in with Chocolate Soleil after, because I think that this is like a really like natural bronze. Look how bomb that is. I just feel like it, I don't know, it's kind of like skin colory, but just not my skin color. And then I'm just putting bronzer on my forehead just to make my forehead look smaller, because sometimes it could just look a little too big. And we don't want that. Okay. I wish I had powder just so I can like cut it. Just kidding. But yeah, I ran out of translucent powder. And then I don't really wear blush, but for highlight, no, sorry, wrong order. Lower lash line, I'm just gonna be taking that Morphe M507, and I'm gonna be using Frappe, and I'm gonna put that on the lower lash line. And for highlight now, I'm going to be taking my Holy Grail. If I can find my brush. Oh, my Holy Grail. What is wrong with me? I almost broke this. But my Loreal Gilded Honey. And I'm going to spray my brush too. And then if you want your highlight to be like really like poppin', spray your face first. And then for lips, I'm going to be taking my favorite lip liner, and this is Rimmel London Epic. Yeah, Epic. I'm going to be lining the outer, obviously, outer lip. I'm going to be taking MAC's Honey Love. And then outlining the outer lip again. Oh. So I'm just going to be taking my Buxom Buxom Hot Toddy. And it's just like a nudie pink. But it doesn't really come out, it doesn't really give you a lot of product when it comes out, so. I like it to be glossy. So this is the final look. Let me know down below what you guys want to see next, and until then, I will see you guys in my next video.